everybody. I'm Jim Weber in the Fox 13 Weather Center. Thanks for logging on to myfoxhurricane.com. Still lots of things that we are watching in the tropics, of course. Still talking Hurricane Dorian. Now, Dorian officially made landfall this morning at 8:35 this morning on Cape Hatteras. Winds of 90 miles an hour. Landfall really didn't last all that long because you can see it worked its way right back into the water. So it was about 20 minutes that the center was over any kind of landmass, and it's going to continue to work its way onto the northeast and start to gain some more forward speed as we go through the next couple of days as well. So here is the 11 a.m. advisory: 35.7, 74.8. Top wind still holding at 90 miles an hour. It's currently moving to the northeast at 17 miles an hour. It'll really start to pick up some more speed as we go through the weekend, racing up towards Halifax, Nova Scotia, and then into the North Atlantic. And we'll finally say goodbye, good riddance to Hurricane Dorian. This will obviously also be a name that will be retired at the end of the season. Elsewhere in the tropics, we've got Tropical Storm Gabrielle, which continues to spin up across parts of the Atlantic, the northeastern Atlantic. Also watching a wave that's been working its way off the coast of Africa and over the Azores. That will continue to work its way onto the west as we go through the next several days. So here is Gabrielle. Now, early this morning, Hurricane Center actually issued the final advisory on this storm because basically they're saying it was a post-tropical system. It really wasn't looking all that healthy. Now, they were expecting that over the weekend it would quite likely regenerate, but 6 hours later, guess what? Gabrielle back on the map. So winds right now at 45 miles an hour. Still doesn't make a difference because this is not going anywhere. It's basically working its way across the middle of the Atlantic. It'll recurve and then head up into the North Atlantic off the coast of Ireland as we get into the middle of next week. And then here is now Invest 94. I'm going to go ahead and circle the area because what we're actually looking at is that little cluster of some storms working its way onto the west. Now, that will just basically continue to work its way on a westerly track south of the ridge as we go through the weekend and into next week. Computer models kind of been picking up on this, but still, this is obviously a long ways off and nothing to be concerned about at this point. Just an area that we will continue to monitor as we go into next week. We'll keep you updated right here on myfoxhurricane.com.